Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to enjoy some wonderful music together. My name is John Van Beek, coming to you today from the Ranch House in Portland, Oregon. This is music we remember, and up first is a song I recently played at a slightly out of the ordinary engagement where I entertained my listeners from a safe distance, and they enjoyed the performance from their balconies. And a big thank you to my life enrichment colleagues there who dreamed this up and invited me to participate. So here's a song that started off as a Spanish number entitled Solamente una vez, and here it is in English and going by the name of You Belong to My Heart. You belong to my heart, now and forever, and our love had its start not long ago. We were gathering stars while a million guitars played our love song. And when I said I love you, every beat of my heart said it too. It was a moment just like this. Do you remember? And your eyes threw a kiss as they met mine. Now we own all the stars and a million guitars are still playing. Darling, you are the song and you'll always belong to my heart. You belong to my heart, now and forever, and our love had its start not long ago. We were gathering stars while a million guitars played our love song. And when I said I love you, every beat of my heart said it too. It was a moment like this. Do you remember? That's okay, neither do I. And your eyes threw a kiss as they met mine. Now we own all the stars and a million guitars are still playing. Well, darling, you are the song and you'll always belong to my heart. Yes, you are the song and you'll always belong to my heart. Well, that was actually requested by a gentleman I once knew. He was a fantastic drummer, and at the time he was residing at the retirement community where I spent about 20 years working. He told me that this was he and his wife's song, and he'd love for me to learn it. His wife lived nearby at another place, but she would come to visit twice a week for lunch. And she would spend the afternoon there and then make her way back home. My friend told me that this was how they got along best. Sometime later, I met another couple who requested that I play their song, and this tune was written by a fellow named Elmer Albrecht. And at the time, back in 1920s, Elmer was attending the Worsham College of Embalming in Chicago, and he worked at a nearby funeral parlor. It was there in the back room that he worked this out on the piano and proceeded to play it around town in honky-tonks and the like. It wasn't until 1941, it's about 20 years later, that he got the tune into the hands of a band director who sometime later went on the air with his orchestra and was about to perform this tune, which as yet still had no title. The band leader suggested they announce it as Elmer's tune, and the name stuck. It was recorded that same year with lyrics by Glenn Miller and his orchestra and became a #1 hit. So here's Elmer's tune.
Why are the stars always winking, blinking above? What makes a fella start thinking of falling in love? It's not the season, the reason, it's plain as the moon. It's just Elmer's tune. What makes a lady of 80 go out on the loose? What makes a gander meander in search of a goose? What puts the kick in the chicken, the magic in June? It's just Elmer's tune. Won't you listen, listen? There's a lot you're liable to be missing. Sing it or swing it, any old way or any old time. The hurdy-gurdies, the birdies, the cop on the beat, the candy maker, the baker, the man on the street, the city charmer, the farmer, the man in the moon. They all sing Elmer's tune. Stars always winking and blinking above. What makes a fella start thinking of falling in love? Is not the season, the reason, plain as the moon. It's just Elmer's tune. Now what makes that lady of 80 go out on the loose? What makes a gander meander in search of a goose? What puts the kick in the chicken, the magic in June? It's just Elmer's tune. Oh, won't you listen, won't you listen? There's a lot that you're liable to be missing. Sing it or swing it, any old way or any old time. The hurdy-gurdies and the birdies, the cop on the beat, candy maker, the baker, the man on the street, the city charmer, the farmer, the man in the moon. They all sing Elmer's tune. They all sing Elmer's tune. Thank you. Elmer's tune, of course.
Well, isn't that loads of fun? Today, we'll follow it up with another of my favorites. And from the same performance, here's It Had to Be You, first published in 1924.
Thank you very much. Well, as I invited the folks on the other side to do, if you have a request, write it on a paper airplane and just mail it over to me, airmail style, and I'll see if I can do anything about it. It had to be you. Yes, it had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true, and who could make me feel blue, or even be glad just feeling sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen, they might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they would not do. Nobody else gave me a thrill. With all of your faults, I loved you still. It had to be you, oh wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered all around and finally found somebody who could make me be true, or who could make me feel blue, or even be glad just feeling sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they just would not do. Nobody else gave me a thrill. With all of your faults, I loved you still. It had to be you, oh wonderful you. It had to be you. It's a wonderful sunny day out here, so I'll remind you all to stay hydrated.
Well, that song was performed by Ruth Etting in the 1936 short film Melody in May, and she also happened to be the first to record our next selection, although this one happened back in 1928. Brought to you today by the Center for Disease Control, and for goodness sake, button up your overcoat. Button up your overcoat when the wind blows free. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Eat an apple every day and get to bed by 3. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Now be careful crossing streets, ooh, ooh. Don't eat meats, ooh, ooh. Cut out sweets, ooh, ooh. Because you'll get a pain and ruin your tum-tum. Wear your flannel underwear when you climb a tree. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Button up your overcoat when the wind blows free. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Eat an apple every day and get to bed by 3. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Now be careful crossing the streets. Ooh, ooh. Don't eat meats. Ooh, ooh. Cut out sweets. Ooh, ooh. Because you'll get a pain and ruin your tum-tum. Scrub those hands for 20 seconds now, per the CDC. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Yes, you belong to me. Now, I recently got my family involved in this project after watching a number of those wonderful social guidance films put out by Coronet Films. Perhaps you saw some of those in your school days. This next little snippet features our 3-year-old reminding us all to do our part not to spread germs. Susie is a smart girl.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Don't forget to wash your hands.
Be smart like Susie and wash your hands. And now here's a request from Ron, who writes, "Hi John, can you play Can't Buy Me Love by the Beatles?" Well, Ron, thanks for requesting this tune, and I'd love to play it for you, but somehow I read your message and then went and worked on learning 8 days a week instead. Not sure what I can blame that on, so please forgive me, and next time I'll have your actual request ready. Here's 8 Days a Week by the Beatles. Oh, I need your love, babe. I guess you know it's true. And hope you need my love, babe. Well, just like I need you. Hold me, love me. Hold me, love me. Well, I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. Oh, one thing I can say, girl, well, I love you all the time. So hold me, love me. Hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Oh, I need your love, babe. I guess you know it's true. And hope you need my love, babe. Well, just like I need you. Now hold me, love me. Hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Oh, I need you, baby. I guess you know it's true. I hope you need my love, babe. Well, just like I need you. Hold me, hold me, love me 8 days a week. You know, maybe it's this shift in routine that's getting to me. I found out that we were low on cat litter just the other day, and since my wife had recently ventured out to the grocery store to stock up on a few items, I figured I might as well man up and go pick up some kitty litter. So I made my way out to the car, and it sure felt odd to be driving. I remembered how to do it all right, but I just hadn't done it in a while. Now at the store, I was surprised to find the parking lot nearly full and plenty of folks out and about. I guess they just all picked the same day as I did to do their shopping. So I got out of my car and I sanitized my hands and I sanitized the bottle of hand sanitizer and headed inside. Now I usually go out to make money and leave the spending of it up to my wife, so I wasn't exactly sure where to find kitty litter. I did find an aisle completely barren and devoid of anything, so I knew that that was probably where the toilet paper used to be. And a little farther on, I found what I'd come looking for. Thankfully, kitty litter is not in as high demand as toilet paper. So I decided to get 2 bags just to make sure we wouldn't have to leave home again anytime soon. So I made my way from the back of the store all the way up to the front to the self-checkout stands where you can check your own groceries out. And I scanned my items and placed them in the bagging area. And it wasn't until I reached into my pocket that it dawned on me I hadn't been out in so long that I'd left my wallet at home. You ever have days like that? Well, I ran back home and back to the store and back home, and well, that's where I am now. Well, now here's another request, and this is from Tyler, listening in Southeast Portland. It's only a paper moon. Say it's only a paper moon hanging over a cardboard scene, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Now it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. 'Cause without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. And without your love, it's a melody played in the penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. It's only a paper moon hanging over a cardboard scene, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. It's only a canvas sky hanging over that muslin tree. Now it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Oh, without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Oh, without your love, it's a melody played in the penny arcade. It's It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. If you believed in me. It's only a paper moon. Well, we usually wrap up with My Blue Heaven, but that Beatles tune I mistakenly learned reminded me of another song, this one from 1928, I Can't Give You Anything But Love, Baby. Well, do take care of yourselves, button up those overcoats, and don't forget to wash your hands. Or should I say, don't forgot to wash your hands. This is John Van Beek coming to you from the Ranch House in Portland, Oregon. And you're listening to Music We Remember. Don't forget to send in your requests in any of the following manners. I can't give you anything but love. Baby, that's the only thing I've plenty of. Baby, dream a while, scheme a while, and I'm sure we're gonna find happiness, and I guess all of the things we've always dreamed of. I'd sure love to see you looking swell. Baby, but those diamond bracelets the Dollar Tree don't sell. Baby, till the day they do, you can bet your life it's true. I can't give you anything but love. I can't give you anything but love. Baby, you know, that's the only thing I've plenty of. Dream a while, scheme a while, I'm fairly certain we'll find happiness, and I guess all the things you've always pined for. I'd sure love to see you looking swell. Baby, now those diamond bracelets Woolworths don't sell. Baby, till the day that they do, you can bet your life it's true that I can't give you anything. No, I can't give you anything. Can't give you anything but love.